All right, welcome back, friends. My next guest, Raven, met her boyfriend, Tony, 2 years ago on Instagram when he slid into her DMs. A few short months later, they were moving in together and raising their children together. But today, Raven is here because her boyfriend thinks she's cheating and lying to him and wants to unlock her phone. After an argument, he left to go back to Georgia, saying he was only going to be gone for 3 weeks, but he's actually now been gone for 3 months. She loves him and doesn't understand what went wrong. He wants her to unlock her phone and prove her loyalty. Everyone, please help me welcome Raven to the show. Is she not coming out? She doesn't want to come out? I'm going to go back there and get her, see if I can get her. Hi, love.
Hello.
Are you having some hesitation?
I didn't want to go out there.
Why? A little nervous? Hold on.
I feel awkward that he signed us up for this anyway, so.
Yeah? Can I tell you that my producers told me that you really are a little nervous because y'all didn't get a chance to talk about this at home, and you want to really make sure this is a safe place for you to feel like you can talk about it, that you walk away getting answers, and that you know you're not alone. Trust me, we're going to make sure this is handled with care.
Okay.
You feel comfortable with that?
I guess so.
A little bit? Can I have a hug? I know it's a little uncomfortable with all the lights and everything else. But you okay? You want to come on out?
Yes.
All right, come on out. There we go. Give it up for her. So I just want to let y'all know, so Raven, everyone, is just a little uncomfortable because she hasn't even had a chance to talk about this at home before her partner called her to come to a national TV show. So she's sort of like feeling nervous, but as I told you, my show, we're here to truly help you. So Raven, I want you to tell me about your relationship with Tony.
We met for a reason, but I feel like we met at the wrong time.
Why do you think you met at the wrong time?
Because I feel like he was ready, but I wasn't quite ready.
But you've now, since you met, it's been how many years?
Almost 3 years.
3 years together. And do you love him? Tell me why you love him.
I never really met anybody like Tony or loved me that much, so.
Yeah.
I can't really explain it, it's just a feeling.
No, I get it, it's okay. So tell me something, how does it feel to know that your children have gotten close?
It makes me happy and sad because they're separated now.
Because he said he was going to be gone for 3 weeks, and it's been 3 months.
Yes.
Yeah, what does that make you feel like?
I feel abandoned, to be honest. I feel like I wish we never met.
Oh. So why did he leave?
Because in the beginning of a relationship, I was talking to guys. I didn't know how to accept that type of love, you know what I'm saying? So,
That makes sense, I get it.
I feel like we're much better, and he's just not seeing that. So I feel like we could be together or just not. I don't want to keep going back and forth anymore.
Yeah. Does he go through your phone? He goes, how often does he go through your phone?
A lot.
And all the time that he went into your phone, has he ever found anything?
Yeah, just found me talking to guys, but like it just was months ago. And he was talking to females as well, so.
So you figured it out and you both stopped talking to each other. Tell me what that conversation was like.
I mean, basically had like just a sit down talk. I feel like he was just running away, like I can't admit I didn't always have the best attitude, but I feel like we were just getting to know each other. It just happened all so quick.
Why does he think you're cheating?
It may be due to his past relationships.
Do you want a relationship with him?
Very much so. I don't want anybody else.
Got it. What do you think the real issue is of your relationship from your point of view?
I feel like just rebuilding trust on both parties. And honestly, I feel like it's going to be very hard to just, well, for me, to jump right back into it just because of how he left.
Tony called the show asking for my help. Take a look.
I noticed she was talking to her ex that she did have sexual relations with. She takes him our address. I thought that was disrespectful, and I didn't like it, so I calmly approached her and asked her what was going on. She insists that I was insecure and that she wasn't doing anything. But I told her, what's the reason to even communicate with him? She just called me insecure. So months later, another guy came. We had a big argument about that. A fight broke out, and I really love this girl. We got a family. She got a son. I have a daughter, and I really wanted to marry her and start a family. But turns out I don't know if I want to do that anymore because I think she's cheating. Now she has sexual relations with these people, then it's done. I don't want anything to do. I think we're better off just going our separate ways. I really want to know these answers. It's bothering me inside. I'm hardly sleeping. Please unlock her phone.
Everyone, let's help me welcome Tony to the show. How you doing, man?
How you doing, sir?
Yeah, good to meet you. Take a seat. So you two haven't seen each other in a while. I mean, prior to you coming here, what was it, like 3 weeks, 3 months?
3 months.
Wow, okay. Because it sounded like you both had a little bit of trust issues. She admitted that she was talking to other guys. She said you were talking to some girls as well. So why would you just up and leave without saying anything?
So back in June, I left in July. So back in June, we got into a really, really bad altercation. And I had, hit the wall, I punched the wall. And that's usually not like me. So I saw myself get out of character. I would never put my hands on her. So before anything, like anybody get hurt, I kind of, just left, went back, separate myself, and I didn't want our babies to be in the mix of it.
Got it. 3 weeks turned into 3 months.
Yes.
So why haven't you come back in during that time?
So I was going to my best friend's wedding. She's also friends with his wife, and we was planning on going there. Then I think a week after that is my family reunion. And, of course I want her to meet my family. And it was gonna be 3 weeks because I didn't want to go to Georgia, come back, then go all the way to Virginia. So I was like...
She said that she feels abandoned by you. Did you abandon her?
In a sense, I did.
Yeah. Have you talked to her about that? Because abandonment, especially mixed with trust issues, can cause a lot of problems in a relationship. Have you ever acknowledged her feeling abandoned?
Yes, sir.
And what did you say?
I told her, first I apologize. I own up to it. No excuses for that. And I just, had a conversation with her and just talked it over and see if we can see eye to eye on some things.
Yeah. And when he said that to you, how did it make you feel?
I still felt the same way because I'm still here and he was still there. So I wanted us to be together.
Yeah,
like,
so the abandonment is still leading to trust issues.
I mean, yeah, he offered me, to get my own apartment and stuff, but I didn't want the apartment. I wanted him. I wanted our family.
Makes sense. My producer said that you planted tracking devices or might have planted tracking devices.
Yes, sir.
Tell me about that.
Yes, sir. So it was a situation. I went through her phone, and she was entertaining other guys as well, and she was going skating. So I wanted to see if she was actually going skating. So I caught her first, and I kept catching little things, and I did the wrong thing and started talking to other females as well. 2 wrongs don't make a right.
Yeah.
So that was my mistake on that. But before, I was in previous relationships, I was getting cheated on, and that didn't make me feel too well.
Got it.
And I never...
So that's where the major trust issues come because
Yes,
it's
sir.
been not only in this relationship, you had prior relationships where you got cheated on.
I've been through it 2 times prior.
Yeah, I talked to guys. I did a little self-sabotage, but I'm not actually... I would never have sex with somebody else than having sex with you.
Do you believe her when she says that?
No, he doesn't.
I don't know because I've been through it 2 times before. I know
But
what...
I'm not them.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
I'm gonna ask you point blankly, have you had sex with anyone since y'all been together?
No, sir.
Okay, then. And so you went through her phone yesterday.
Not yesterday, no, sir.
My producer said that you got screenshots from her phone yesterday that you sent to them. That's why I was asking if you went through her phone yesterday.
Oh, no, those old screenshots. I keep all my receipts.
Got it, okay. What is your hope at the end of today?
I want her to see and understand me as well, respect me, and just stop entertaining guys. Like, even if you don't cheat on me, but it's just the respect level. I don't want you out there calling another man your boo or anything like that. It's supposed to be mutual respect.
So are you planning on going back home or moving her back down to where you're at?
Yes, sir. If everything goes well, she come back to where I'm from.
Is that something you want? Do you want to continue this or move?
Yes, but I do want an apology for the way he left because I don't think it was right.
Of course. So I want to know, do you ever let her go through your phone?
She can, but no,
I never go through his phone. I only went through his phone one time. That's when I found that.
So the thing is, I'm asking this question because if there's abandonment and trust issues and you've been gone for 3 months, would you allow us to unlock your phone as well today?
Yes, sir.
Great. Do you want to say anything to each other before we unlock the phones?
I just want to say whatever happens, happens. I mean, people meet people for a reason, so it could be a lesson or a blessing.
Okay. Do you think this is going to be a lesson or is this going to be a blessing?
I feel like we've already been through our lesson when we've been separated for 3 months.
And you're ready for your blessing now? Mm-hmm. Okay. What about you, Tony?
I'm just ready to see the results, you know?
All right, so it's time. Tony, you want to know if she was speaking to any men, having any conversations at all, talking to anyone, correct? Was there anything else you want to know?
It was more so of the, you know, just sexual side, more so.
Any sexual
like stepping out on the side, you know, type of deal.
Okay, great. So we unlocked your phone, and there was something that I did flag that I thought was inappropriate, which was there was a time that you did say, hey, boo. There was nothing with it. There was no more like, let's meet, let's talk. But I do think for you, you need to understand that you have to stop that now. If this is your man and this is the person you want to be with, I know sometimes we do those like little endearing, hey, boo, hey, love, hey, honey, whatever it is. But your man is telling you that it causes him to have trust issues. And so by engaging with other people and having those things, it's causing issues. In the question of if there was any sex, anything appropriate, anything sexual, I'm really happy to report that we found nothing on your phone. How do you feel knowing that there was nothing found?
I feel great.
Because I see you getting a little emotional.
Yes, sir, I am.
How do you feel, Raven, knowing that nothing was on your phone?
I feel good, but I already knew that.
All right, so now it's your turn. All right, Tony, you ready for this?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I asked you, do you want to see if he was talking to anyone, if there was any sexual conversations? Is there anything else that you want to know? Because we did a deep, deep dive during that time.
That was about it, like talking to females and stuff like that.
Got it. Tony, how do you feel before I open this?
I feel confident.
I'm praying for you. Please. Listen, because I don't know the results yet, so we find this out together. Tony, please. Don't do this to us. You ready?
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay, Tony, we unlocked your phone. And thank the Lord Jesus. Another single thing. Thank God. Thank God. Oh my gosh. Nothing was found on your phone. Nothing at all. They said they went through your DMs for the past, while y'all were together, during the 3 months you were apart. They went through all your social media, your text messages. There hasn't been one inappropriate conversation with a email. How does that make you feel knowing that everything was clear?
It makes me feel good.
Like not one conversation. This man loves you and he wants to be with you. I think this is probably a healthy spot because I do believe y'all have trust issues from your past and there's some things that you need to work on. But I think this is a really healthy start where you both know you're going in clear.
And I'm very passionate about family. I'm very passionate about her. And, you know, you got to take risks to get rewards. So I want to take this risk right now and hopefully, you know, I believe I will get a big reward.
Okay.
So. Raven Shakira Neesmith, will you be my wife? I love you so much.
Oh, high five. I'm so happy for y'all. Come on, look at this young black love.
Yes,
Invite you to the wedding.
Yes, sir.
And I'm really happy for you all.
Hold on, where you going? I'll tell you where you're going. Right here to subscribe and right here to watch more. Period.